Checkers, I got a cool photo I want to show you.
Yeah.
Check it out. Dude, what does that look like?
It looks like a class drawing with us.
Yeah, it totally is. This is Miss Hull's first grade, and she teaches at John Sweat, and they're doing our Earth lesson. Do you know why?
Why?
Because Earth Day is coming up on April 22nd. Is that pretty cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. We want to thank all of the classrooms out there, especially the teachers that share us with their students. We love all of you guys, especially Miss Hull in her first grade. Thanks, you guys. Pound it.
Boom!
All right, dudes, you got your marker?
Yep.
We hope you guys are going to follow along with us. You got something to draw with and a piece of paper in front of you. We're just using regular white printer paper, right?
Yeah.
And we're going to start with our paper horizontal. What are we drawing today?
A roadrunner.
A what?
A roadrunner.
Yes, we're drawing a Roadrunner because Miss Hull and her elementary school, their mascot is a Roadrunner. So I thought that would be super awesome to draw one today, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. We're going to draw a cartoon version. All right, so right in the middle of our paper towards the top, we're going to start with our Roadrunner's eyes. And we want to leave a little room up at the top for his hair, too. So we're going to draw a little oval, and it's going to be diagonal. Or an ellipse. Good. Okay, now let's draw another one right next to it. Like that. Good. Okay, and then we're going to draw his eyes down here at the bottom. He's kind of looking down at the bottom. Okay, now let's draw his eyebrows. So we're going to do a little rainbow line over the top of both of his eyes. Good. Okay, now we're going to draw his beak. So we're going to draw a little curve that comes up and curls towards the top of our page. Then we're going to draw his cheek coming off the side. And this is kind of a big cheek line. So we're going to draw a big C. Good job. Okay, now let's draw another cheek line right here. Good. And then we're going to draw a smile. And this is going to turn into his beak. So we're going to come down here, curl up, and then into his beak up here. Good job. Okay, now let's come back down and we'll do the other side of his beak.
There.
Good. Now let's draw the bottom of his mouth. So we're going to come down like this and then back up. Almost like a V, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then we'll draw a curved line in here for his tongue. Okay, and then we'll finish. So we're going to come back here, and if we need to draw his cheek a little closer, we can do that. But we're going to draw the bottom of his jaw, or the bottom of his beak. So it comes down and then back up. Awesome. Okay, now let's draw his head.
Okay.
So we're going to connect his eyebrows right there with a little curved line. Then we're going to come over here, and we're going to draw the back of his head that comes down. And this little rainbow line over his eye can come into his eyeball. I don't know if I probably left that open. Okay, and then we'll come over here and we'll draw his other cheek on that side.
There.
Good. Okay, now let's draw his hair. And he's got some crazy hair. All right, so we're going to start right here at the top of his head and draw a little S line that comes out towards the top. So it kind of curves this way and then back. Good. Then we're going to come back down for a feather.
Yeah.
And let's come back over here and we'll draw the other side of his feathers coming out over this side. Good. And then we can draw another feather that comes back. And we'll draw these together. So we'll hop over to this side and we're going to curve and then back down for another feather. And then we'll do another one on this side. See how we're kind of doing both sides together?
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll do one more big one over here. And then we'll connect the two with a big feather. Awesome, dude. We finished his head. That was pretty easy, huh?
Yeah.
All right, let's do his neck next. Okay, we're going to come down. He's got a really long neck, so we're going to come down. And this has a little bit of an S line. So that means it curves one way and then curves back the other way. Okay? See how it kind of, almost like an S line.
Okay.
Like if you were drawing an S. Good. Okay, now we'll draw the other side of his neck, and it's thick up at the top, and then it gets thin in the middle, and then it gets thick again towards the bottom. I got a little wobbly. Fix it. There we go.
There.
Okay, now we're going to try and make some room for his legs down here too. So he's going to have one leg off to the front and one out the back. So we're going to draw his body next, okay? And it's just going to be an oval shape. So we're going to come around on this side, and we'll come down. Oh, let's see. We'll start this way. Come down, and then we're going to come back up on this side. Good. Okay, now let's draw his wing. We're going to draw his first wing over here. The line that comes up, or down, and then back up. Good. Now let's draw the feathers coming out of his wing. So we'll draw one feather. We're going to draw 3 of them, and they're going to get smaller. So this one's a little smaller than the first one. And then the last one's going to be even smaller than that one. Good job. Okay, now let's draw his tail. Or actually, should we save this tail for last?
Yeah.
All right, let's do that. Let's draw his leg first. So that we'll draw this one coming out the front. We're going to do 2 lines. 1, 2. And the bottom one, we're going to draw a little longer so that we can put a bend in it. Okay? And now we're going to draw his leg coming up. And so it's going to come like this and connect into the top of his leg. Good. Now we're going to come back over here and we're going to draw the other side of his leg and then connect that in. So I kind of got thinner in the middle. See how it's thick here and then thin and then thick? Good. All right, now let's draw his foot. So we're going to draw this that comes down. Okay, and then we're going to draw his first toe. So it's going to hook down and then come back up, almost like a backwards J. Good, and then we're going to draw his other toe. So we're going to go halfway. So see the 2 bends right there? Mm-hmm. And then halfway there, that's where we're going to start his next toe. So we're going to come right here, and then come back, and then back up. Good. Okay, now we're going to come around into his back toe. Good. And then this is going to loop back up into his foot.
There.
Good job. Now we can put little wrinkles kind of on the top of his toes. So we're going to do 2 there, and we'll do 2 over here. And we can do 2 on this toe also. Good. Okay, now let's put his little claws on there. So 2, and then a 3rd one back here on the back. Awesome. Okay, now let's put a line on his leg, and that's because this part's blue and then this part's orange. All right, now let's do his leg that's coming out the back. All right, so we're going to draw a little curve out the back. Then we're going to do another line right next to it. And then this is going to turn into his leg that's coming behind his body. Good. And then we can do another one on this side. And that got a little thicker than this one, huh? Mm-hmm. All right. Well, we'll keep practicing. So now let's do his toes. So this one's going to do an S line that comes around and then back in. Kind of tricky, huh? Mm-hmm. And if our friends, they need to pause it and then take some time on that, they can do that. All right, good job. Now let's draw the other toe. So this one's going to come out over here and come back. Good. And then let's draw his back toe. It comes up and then curves around and then back in. Kind of look like hot dogs, huh?
Kind of.
Kind of. Then we can put some wrinkles on his toes, kind of like on the other side, on his other foot. And then let's put those claws on there too. One there, one on his back toe. Good job. Okay, now let's connect. Put a little line there like we did here. Yeah, see how this foot's a lot thicker? We should try and, the next time we practice this, we want this foot to be the same thickness as this foot. So they look the same, right?
Yeah.
This one looks like he's been working out a little bit more than this one. Okay, now let's draw his back wing. So we're going to draw a curved line right here. And that's so that it looks 3D, huh? It looks like it's behind his body.
Okay.
Overlapping. Now let's draw his tail. And this is going to be the fun part, all right? So it's going to come out here. We're going to do a big S curve. Up. Like that. Isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then this is going to be a lot like his hairdo. So we're going to do a feather that comes down. All right, and then we're going to curve, do a big curve that comes further back and then loop back for another feather. Now we're going to come down. So his tail looks like it's kind of hanging in the back. And then we're going to go back up. Good. Okay, now we're going to work our way down to the back down to where we started. So we're going to do another feather, comes out, and then this one's going to curve like a rainbow line. All right, and then let's do another feather. And you want to start getting closer. See how we're getting thinner? Mm-hmm. And we're going to do another feather. This one can be kind of big. And then we'll do one more feather. And then one last one right here at the end and then back in. Dude, you did it, man. That was awesome, huh?
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. Okay, let's color them.
Okay.
All right, checkers, we got our colors picked out. We're going to use pink. We got kind of an orange brown. We got a purple blue, a light blue, red, a yellow, orangish kind of a color, and then this is also a light blue. And we're going to fast forward the whole thing because we're not going to do any shading. We're just going to color them solid, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's do it right now. Checkers, good job on your Roadrunner, dude. Give me 5. I love how we colored it. We didn't do any shading and he still looks super awesome, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a cool way to do a cartoon style is no shading, just solid. Cool?
Yeah.
And now our art friends, if they want, they can pause the video and do their coloring and match what we did. So we did light blue on his body, purple on his wings and on his head, yellow, and then brown for his legs, huh?
Yeah.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Promise?
Yeah.
We hope you guys had a lot of fun drawing your Roadrunners with us. If you're in a classroom or drawing with a friend, kind of like Miss Holt and her first grade, be sure to look over at your neighbor and tell them they did a good job on their drawings, huh?
Yeah.
You did a good job in your drawing, dude.
Yeah, and you too.
Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
We'll see you later, our friends. Goodbye.
Bye, friend. High five. High five again. High five again. High five again. Smelly pits.